When it comes to your 3D printing needs, Simplify3D version 5 is the latest and greatest software, but is it really worth the upgrade? In this video, I'll break down the features of version 5 so that you can decide if the upgrade is worth it for you. Hi everyone, and welcome to my video on whether it's worth upgrading to Simplify3D version 5. If you're a 3D printing enthusiast, you may have heard about the latest update to Simplify3D, the popular slicing software that many people use to prepare their 3D models for printing. But is it worth it to upgrade? And what do you get with the latest version? That's what we'll be discussing today. Hey, if this is your first time here, my name is Richard, and I've been involved in this hobby for more than 7 years now. Over the past 5 years, I've been helping people just like you overcome their issues with 3D printing hardware, software, and materials. We've got a lot to cover today, so let's dive in. First, let's look at some of the new features that Simplify3D version 5 brings to the table. According to the Simplify3D website, some of the key features include: adaptive layer height is a feature that allows users to automatically adjust the layer height of their prints based on the complexity of the model. To use the adaptive layer height feature, users simply need to enable it in the print settings and specify minimum and maximum layer height that they want to use. Simplify3D will then automatically adjust the layer height based on the complexity of the model. One of the benefits of adaptive layer height is that it can help users achieve a higher level of detail in their prints without increasing the print time. It can also help to improve the surface finish of the model, as using a finer layer height can result in a smoother surface. Overall, the adaptive layer height feature in Simplify3D version 5 can be a useful tool for users who want to achieve the highest possible print quality while minimizing print time. Automated seam hiding is a feature that allows users to automatically hide the seam that's created when printing a model. This can be useful for creating a more seamless and professional looking finish on single or multicolor and multi-material prints. You need to enable it in the print settings and specify the location and appearance of the seam. Simplify3D will then automatically generate the necessary toolpaths to hide the seam during the printing process. One of the benefits of automated seam hiding is that it can save users time and effort by eliminating the need to manually hide the seam in post-processing. It can also help users achieve a more professional finish on the print without their need for advanced skills or specialized tools. Now, overall, the automated seam hiding feature in Simplify3D version 5 can be a useful tool for users who want to create high-quality, multicolor, or multi-material prints with minimal post-processing. 3D infill patterns allow users to customize the internal structure of their 3D prints. Infill patterns can be used to add strength and stability to a print, as well as to reduce the amount of filament needed. Simplify3D version 5 includes a range of different 3D infill patterns that users can choose from, including honeycomb, triangle, and grid patterns. Users can also customize the density and orientation of the infill patterns to suit their specific needs. Now, the benefits of 3D infill patterns are that they can help you achieve a balance between print strength and print speed. By using a denser infill pattern, users can increase the strength of their prints, but at the cost of longer print times. On the other hand, using a less dense infill pattern can reduce print time, but may result in a weaker print. Overall, the 3D infill pattern feature in Simplify3D can be a useful tool for users who want to customize their internal structure of their prints to suit their specific needs. Dynamic infill density is a feature that allows you to automatically adjust the density of the infill in your 3D print. This can help users achieve a balance between print strength and print speed, as well as reduce the amount of filament needed. To use the dynamic infill density feature, users simply need to enable it in the print settings and specify the minimum and the maximum infill density that they want to use. Simplify3D will then Automatically adjust the infill density based on the complexity of the model. One of the benefits of dynamic infill density is that it can help users optimize the internal structure of their prints to suit their specific needs. For example, users can use a dense infill in areas of the model that require more support and a less dense infill in areas that don't require as much support. Overall, the dynamic infill density can be a useful tool for users who want to achieve the best balance between print strength and print speed and filament usage. Here are some pros and cons of Simplify3D version 5. In the pros column, it's got an intuitive interface. Now, what that means is Simplify3D has a user-friendly interface that's easy to navigate and understand, even for users who are new to 3D printing. It has some customization options as well. Now, Simplify3D allows users to customize many aspects of the slicing process, including the print quality, infill, support structures, and a whole lot more. Simplify3D includes advanced features such as automatic support generation, automatic bed leveling, and the ability to print multiple models at once. Now, on the compatibility side, Simplify3D is compatible with a wide range of 3D printers, including those from popular brands like MakerBot, Ultimaker, Lulzbot, and Creality, among others. In the cons column, Simplify3D is a paid software, which may be a barrier for some users. Now, while Simplify3D is user-friendly, it does have a learning curve and may be overwhelming for users who are new to 3D printing. Lack of cloud integration is a big part of this as well. Now, Simplify3D does not have a cloud component, which means that users cannot access their slicing projects from multiple devices or collaborate with other users. Now, overall, Simplify3D is powerful and feature-rich slicing software that's well suited for experienced 3D printers who want precision control over the slicing process. However, its cost and complexity may make it less appealing to beginners or casual users. These are all useful improvements, and if you're someone who uses Simplify3D frequently, you may find them worth the upgrade price. However, it's worth noting that Simplify3D version 5 is a paid upgrade, which means you'll have to pay even if you already own a previous version of the software. The price for the upgrade varies depending on where you live in the world, whether you're upgrading from a personal or business license, but it's generally in the range of $60 to $200 US. So is it worth the upgrade to Simplify3D version 5? That really depends on your needs and how much you use the software. If you're someone who relies on Simplify3D for all your 3D printing needs and you think the new features will make a big difference in your workflow, then it might be worth it to do the upgrade. On the other hand, if you only use Simplify3D occasionally, or if you don't think the new features will make much of a difference, it might not be worth it for the extra cost for you to go to Simplify3D. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this review helpful. Feel free to leave a comment with any questions you have, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great content. I'll see you next time, and remember that the first layer is your foundation to a great 3D print.